In this video, we're going over tips and tricks on the Alcatel Joy tablet. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us today. If you want to stay up to date on all the mobile technology coming out and learn cool tips, tricks, and hidden features, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and tap the bell to turn on post notifications so you can be alerted every time we post new videos. We're going to go over some of our favorite tips and tricks on the new Alcatel Joy tablet. And we're going to start with one that's really important to any new Android or Apple device that you get, and that's going to the settings. So look for the settings wheel here. Go to display, and then where it says sleep, you're going to tap here and change this to either 2 minutes or 5 minutes. Basically what this does is when you don't touch the screen for so many seconds, the screen will go dim and it'll go off, and out of the box it's set to go off every 30 seconds. So I like to change this to at least 2 minutes or 5 minutes so your screen doesn't go off so quickly. So that's our first little tip there. Our next tip, we're going to go home, and we're going to swipe down from the top here, and we're going to pull down, and right here you'll have a battery saver switch. Now the tablet is set where if it gets to 15%, it will automatically switch to the battery saver mode, which will help to stretch the battery longer. But I like to turn it on sooner in the event that I need the tablet to stretch longer. For example, if you know you're going to go on a flight, or if you know you're going to be out all day and not close to a charger, I like to automatically turn on the battery saver mode just so I know the battery is going to stretch longer than normal. So you just tap it and it will tell you that this will extend the battery life, but it will also restrict some of the app's performance. You can turn it on just that easy. It'll let you know, and then when you want to turn it off, you can just swipe back down, and it'll always have an option here in your notification panel where you can just tap here and turn it off. So definitely like to let people know about that because I use it frequently just to get more battery life. Our next tip is going to be how to customize your keyboard. So I'm just going to tap here to bring up the keyboard, and here it is. Now if we tap on the settings wheel right here, this will take us to our full settings menu for the keyboard. And if you tap on theme, here you can change the color of the keyboard. You can make a landscape the keyboard for the background. You have all these different options to just make it look different. So I'm gonna pick this black with the blue button in the corner. And you have an option to turn off the spacing between the keys. I always like to have the borders between the keys. Hit apply, and then we go back. There's a few other settings you can adjust that will improve your experience as well. So, but first I just want to show you what the keyboard looks like now. So now it does have an all black look. You can see the separation of the keys, and your search button is blue. So if we go back to settings here, we can do more. You can go into preferences. A couple of other things you can turn on that I think will come in handy are the number row. If you want an extra row for all the numbers, which depending on what you use it for may come in handy. Also, I like to turn on sound on key press. So whenever you tap one of the keys, it'll make a noise. And for me, it helps to get a better feel for if I'm hitting the right keys and how fluid the typing is. So I like to turn this on. And that's about it. So now if we just go back here, here's our keyboard. We have our extra row with the numbers, and now every time we tap, you're going to hear a little sound to go along with it. So that's how you customize the keyboard. There's more you can do, play around with those settings, but those are the main little adjustments that I made and I like to make for my tablet. Our next tip is going to be for the photo gallery. So this tablet does not have a dedicated photo gallery outside of Google Photos, which Google Photos is a great app for those of you that use it. One of the best features is that when you open it for the first time, you can set it up to back up all your pictures. If we just hit next here, it'll automatically back up all your pictures in the cloud. So every time you take a picture or save a picture, it'll save it to your Google Photos. And if you ever lose the tablet or you damage it and you can't use it again, you can always go to photos.google.com and sign in, and all your photos are backed up online. So it's great in the aspect of backing up photos. I don't like it as much as a gallery. And a gallery, again, is just when you take a picture and you want to go back and see it, you go to the photo gallery. I don't like it for that. So there's a photo gallery I like to download that I think works really well for Android devices. So if we go to the Play Store, and right here, we're going to type in gallery no ads, and I have it in my recent search here. So just gallery and then no ads, and look for the one with the blue background and yellow flower, and download this app. Now it's a little tricky. So this is the icon of the app on the Play Store, but this is what the icon looks like once you download it. So it's a little weird. It looks different than it does look in the Play Store, but anyway, once it downloads, this is the app you're going to have that you can use to manage any pictures that, again, you take, any screenshots you take, or anything you've downloaded on the tablet. And it's a very clean app, and it doesn't have any ads, obviously, and it creates folders for you. You can create your own photos as well, and it's just a very clean interface. So I like to use that app instead of the Google Photos app. I just think it works a little bit better for organizing your pictures. All right, our next tip is going to be using an app called Closer TV. Now, this is an app that comes pre-installed on your Joy tablet, and it's a really awesome app that really takes all of your streaming apps and puts them all in one place. So I'm going to open up Closer TV, and what I've done previously is I've downloaded Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Pandora, Spotify, all the apps I use for music and for movies. I've downloaded them, and the cool thing is they're all accessible in this one app. So if I just hit the menu here and I go down to streaming apps, everything is already in here. And they also recommend, or they show you all the other apps that are available for streaming videos and for music. So you can download any one of these and access them all through this one app. So if I want to get to YouTube, I just open up Closer TV and I can just tap YouTube and it'll take me right there just like that. So it's a great app that just puts everything in one place for you, and it also has a content library as well. So you have access to TV shows and to movies, all at your fingertips right through the Closer TV app. So this is a great option here just for keeping all your stuff in one place. Now also, it does one more cool thing, which is it will serve as a universal remote for your TV as well. So I just tapped the little remote icon in the bottom right corner here, and what you would hit is start the process to set up the remote. You point it at your TV and follow the commands, and you can program it to control your TV and your cable box and the volume. So you can use this to do a little bit of everything. The feature, what's called an IR blaster, is what allows the tablet to control your TV, and they don't put it in too many Android devices anymore. So it's a great add-on for this tablet and very useful. So definitely encourage you guys to link your tablet up with your TV so you can control it, and obviously download all your streaming apps so you can watch them all within your Closer TV app. Now, yours may not be on the home screen. All you have to do is just swipe up, and this takes you to your app drawer where you'll find all the apps on the tablet, and just look for the Closer TV app right there. All right, guys, our next little tip is going to be what's called the Smart Manager, and this is a cool app. So we go to settings here, and we're going to go down to the Smart Manager. Now what this will do is it makes sure your device. So what this app does is it keeps your tablet running smooth and fast, and it gets rid of things running in the background that will slow the tablet down. So if you ever notice the tablet moving a little bit slower, open up your Smart Manager and it'll do a quick diagnostic of your tablet. Any old files that don't need to be there, it'll remove them, and it'll give you a boost of your memory as well. So like I can come down here and tap memory, and it'll go through and look for anything it can close to free up memory. Right now there's no apps running in the background. I can take a look at my battery as well, and I can see if there's any apps that are draining the battery faster or running abnormally in the background. You have access to your different battery modes, again, to help get better battery life. So there's a lot you can do in this app. Right now everything is good, it says, but again, if you've been using the tablet for a while and you have a lot of apps you've opened and closed and you just notice it running a little bit slower, open this up, let it do a quick diagnostic check and close out some things so your tablet can continue to run smooth. All right, our next little tip is going to be the home button. This little circle at the bottom here, by holding down on the home button, it will automatically launch Google Now. And with this, you can basically ask Google anything. Set an alarm for 8 p.m.
Done. Your alarm set for 8 p.m.
There it is. So set an alarm really easy, just like that. What basketball games are coming on today?
Currently, the Bulls are trailing the Pacers 16-12 in the first quarter. The Kings will play the Knicks at 3 p.m. The Rockets will play the Heat at 3 p.m. For other games, try asking about a particular team.
So there it is, really easy. You can ask it about sports, weather, news. You can have it set reminders, tasks, alarms, whatever. And another little tip, if you are a sports fan and you ask it to search a game and you see this little icon that says pin live score, if you tap on this, it will give you this little pin that you can have float at the top of your screen. So no matter what you're doing, that pin will always stay up there and allow you to keep track of how the game is going. So this is a really cool feature. When you're done with it, you just hold down on it, drag all the way to the corner, and get rid of it. Now our last tip is going to be how to take a screenshot on your Joy tablet. And with that, you're going to be holding down on the volume down button and the power button at the same time. It will automatically take a picture and save it to either Google Photos or your photo gallery. You can also hit edit, and then we can go in and actually edit the picture. So maybe you took a picture of an email on the screen and you want to crop the photo down to a certain section, you can do that. And then you can hit the check and name it, press OK, and it will automatically save your picture, again, cropped, after you take the screenshot. So these have just been a couple of tips and tricks on the new Joy tablet. Hope you guys did find this helpful. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know what tip was your favorite. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. Take care and have a good one.